What is feinting? Feinting is the ability to be able to confuse your opponent of what you're about to do, whether it be punching, defense work, or footwork. You can use all of them as a feint. And it means that basically you're faking a move to either throw another move or to move somewhere else. It's very hard for your opponent to read it. If you feint, you don't want to feint all of the time, because then you become predictable. But feinting and sort of adding it to your ammo is a really good tool to have. So let's just look quickly at if you were to punch feint, I want to use my jab, it'll be a little teeny weeny movement. And now after that little teeny movement, which is quite purposeful, don't just like move it. You want to make it look like you're about to throw a punch at your opponent. You might throw a jab straight afterwards. Or you might feint, see that your opponent has dropped their guard, throw across. So you're watching constantly to see what your opponent is doing, reacting to what you're doing with your feint. And from there, you capitalize on that opening that you've just created. So you can either punch, feint, or you can slip, roll as a little feint, and that could be a little movement there, movement here, movement with the hands. So what it does is it just makes you unpredictable, but make sure you capitalize on that little feint there. There, quickly throw a jab afterwards because they've dropped their hand to parry, or they've moved a little bit. The beauty of feinting is you can also do it with your footwork. So just say, we're in the ring, I'm fighting my opponent, I'm really wanting to move to the right, but my opponent's pretty good at tracking me down. I might slip using my footwork, there, feinting to the left side, but then I might move around to the right. It's got to be really quick and really dynamic. So you might feint there, then move. Or you could do it the other way, feint there, then move. So what it does, it throws your opponent off where you're about to move to, and it can get you out of trouble if you're against the ropes and you need to get out and they're hounding you down like a sheepdog against the ropes, but you use that foot movement and they go that way, then you go that way, then you can get out. So practicing feinting is really important, and you need to give it some time and attention in front of the mirror and just really practice, just making it purposeful. And that's the main thing about feinting, making the feint purposeful, so then you get a reaction from your opponent.